Here is our top headlines. The controversy involving Vico Sotto, Korina Sanchez, and Julius Babao centers on allegations brought up by Pasig City Mayor Vico Sotto regarding interviews given to Sarah and Curly Discaya, a couple whose companies have been linked to major government flood control contracts under investigation. Here's what happened. Mayor Sotto posted on Facebook, questioning why veteran journalists would agree to interview controversial public figures like the Discayas, who ran against him in Pasig and whose companies have been linked to anomalous government projects, suggesting these interviews may have involved payments as high as 10 million pesos. He expressed concern that journalists' credibility could lend legitimacy to those facing corruption allegations. The Discaya couple were featured in interviews with Korina Sanchez on her programs, Rated Korina and Korina Interviews, and with Julius Babao on his YouTube channel. These aired before Sarah Discaya's mayoral run, and before some issues around the flood projects became public. Both Sanchez and Babao firmly denied receiving payment from the Discayas for the interviews. Sanchez's team stated there is no such thing as a 10 million placement for an interview, emphasizing that their shows choose subjects based on public interest and do not embellish or sanitize their stories. They added that any advertising or promotional payments go directly to the network, not the host, and are properly receipted as standard industry practice, not as hidden fees for coverage. Babao asserted his interview was aired as a lifestyle feature about success stories and not as news coverage, with no mention of the Discayas' later political ambitions. He denied any knowledge or involvement in their government contracts at the time of the interview, emphasizing the content's focus on the couple's rags-to-riches story. Sanchez's camp threatened legal action against what they labeled as malicious insinuations, arguing that Sotto's public posts could be considered cyber libel. They pointed out that they have previously featured various personalities, including members of the Sotto family, and maintain that editorial decisions are based on public relevance and the opportunity for subjects to tell their own story. Mayor Vico Sotto raised public concerns over the ethical implications of journalists giving airtime to controversial figures under investigation, speculating about possible large payments for such interviews. Both Korina Sanchez and Julius Babao have strongly denied these insinuations, clarifying editorial and payment practices and threatening legal action for reputational harm. The issue touches on journalistic ethics, network business practices, and the risks involved in lending media credibility to individuals connected to alleged government corruption. After Mayor Vico Sotto speaks out on the interview of the Discayas by Korina and Julius, a lot of the netizens were praising him for speaking out. This only shows Vico's honest and credibility in serving the city of Pasig and the country as a whole. People are hoping that he can become a president someday.
Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe for the latest hot news of the press.